With the cast's recent Walmart ad collab and new musical film coming out, it's time to see what the original Mean Girls cast are doing these days.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
How does Lindsay Lohan feel about being a mother? Why didn't Rachel McAdams join the Walmart commercial? And who owns a farm with over 30 animals?
That is so fetch.
Lindsay Lohan is Cady. For this gal, Mean Girls only solidified her fame because she became a child star way before starring in the film. Yet still, it looks like she holds this movie close to her heart. Even 3 years ago, Lohan said that she'd be happy to work on a sequel with the same cast. And the dream came true this year. Well, kind of. Lindsay reunited with her co-stars Amanda Seyfried and Lacey Chabert for a Walmart commercial. As one of the nods to the film, the actress carried the Plastics Club member bag. Well, some things don't change at North Shore. At the same time, Lindsay's had a whole lot happen since Mean Girls. She starred in Just My Luck, Georgia Rule, I Know Who Killed Me, and many other films. But acting wasn't the only thing that made Lohan famous. Sadly, she was also involved in a myriad of scandals and legal issues, such as drunk driving and substance abuse. Fortunately, it seems like the actress has put it all behind her now.
And at the end of the day, like, my main objective is, to maintain my sobriety.
Of course, the path to that hasn't been easy, but after multiple rehab stunts and an enormous amount of work on herself, Lindsay is finally in a good place. She's been sober for years and has returned to acting. Last year, she starred in a holiday film, Falling for Christmas, but even more importantly, Lindsay is happy in her personal life. She's been in a relationship with financier Bader Shamus for 2 years, and they got married last April. And a few months ago, the actress gave birth to their son. Having a baby is the greatest joy in the world, she shared on her Instagram. Other than that, Lohan keeps her family life low-key. But we can guess that she's not a regular mom, but a cool mom. And what about her co-star and leader of the Plastics Gang? Rachel McAdams as Regina George. Did you know that she was 25 years old when she was in Mean Girls? She may have been the oldest of the main cast, but she totally looked like a high school student.
So adorable.
For Rachel, the role of Regina became her big break. And the actress wouldn't mind reprising it one day. It would be fun to play Regina George later in her life and see where life took her, she said in April 2020. However, Rachel was nowhere to be seen in this year's reunion. It looks like she changed her mind about returning to the role. According to an insider, she was offered a part in the commercial, but said no. Since the actress herself hasn't commented on it, we don't know if it's true. One thing we do know is that McAdams is happy about the upcoming musical film. She shared recently that she likes the young actress who's playing the new Regina George. Meanwhile, Rachel's own career is flourishing. After Mean Girls catapulted her to stardom, she appeared in multiple films: The Notebook, Sherlock Holmes, Spotlight, Doctor Strange, to name only a few. When it comes to her personal life, Rachel has been in a relationship with screenwriter Jamie Linden for 7 years. They have a son and daughter together. She doesn't talk much about her family life, but earlier this year, Rachel said that motherhood is the best thing that ever happened to her. We're happy for her. Now let's move on to another private gal. Lacey Chabert as Gretchen. Do you think that fetch will eventually happen? Well, for the actress behind Gretchen, it did, and it keeps happening every day.
Everyone's like, oh, that's so fetch. I was even sick recently and picking up a prescription, and the pharmacist goes, oh, you look like you don't feel very fetch today.
Share in the comments below if you've ever used this word in a conversation. Anyway, Lacey was happy to reunite with her co-stars. It was wonderful to spend the day with Amanda and Lindsay, and it was so much fun to reminisce and be together again, she commented. What made the experience even more fun for Lacey was that it was dedicated to the upcoming holiday season. After all, the actress loves Christmas, so much so that she's made a career out of it. Lacey starred in over 30 holiday Hallmark movies, including A Royal Christmas and Christmas in Rome. The New York Post even called her the Queen of Hallmark Christmas movies. And here's more proof that the actress absolutely adores the holiday season. Her wedding took place close to Christmas. Lacey married her longtime boyfriend, David Nadar, on December 22nd, 10 years ago. These days, they are raising a daughter together. The actress keeps her family life private and doesn't even show the girl's face in photos. But if she's happy, we're happy. Now, let's talk about her co-star, who almost didn't play her role. Amanda Seyfried as Karen. Initially, Blake Lively was supposed to play this character, but at some point, the casting crew changed their minds and gave the part to Amanda.
I'm a mouse. Duh.
Since it was her first ever movie, the actress needed a bit of guidance. So she actually worked with a comedic director to create Karen's whispery voice. And Amanda did her job perfectly, portraying her as a very lovable girl.
The reason we love Karen so much, and also the reason that she's so funny, is that she is just being brutally honest, and it's so beautiful.
Don't you agree? For some time after Mean Girls, Amanda struggled to overcome being typecast as an unwitty blonde girl.
It's 68 degrees, and there's a 30% chance that it's already raining.
But eventually, she moved past it and managed to show us many other facets of her talent. Amanda shone in the musical Mamma Mia and its sequel. She also appeared in the acclaimed drama Big Love and had a recurring role in season 3 of Twin Peaks. But it was her part in Mank that brought the actress her first Oscar nomination. Amanda is also doing well in her personal life. She's been with her husband, actor Thomas Sadoski, since 2016. This year, they co-starred in the psychological thriller series, The Crowded Room. The two of them have quite a life together. Not only are they raising their 2 kids, but they also take care of a farm with 34 animals, including cats, dogs, chickens, horses, and more. I wonder what Karen would think about that. While we're puzzling over how Amanda has the time for it all, let's move on. Lizzy Caplan as Janis. Did you know that Mean Girls brought her certain career issues? Surprisingly, it was hard for Lizzy to get other roles after playing Janis. As she explained, it was because no one wanted to hire the actress who played a weird goth girl.
I tried to do everything to go against that, and I got a spray tan and dyed my hair blonde.
And soon after she did that, Lizzy started getting roles again. Eventually, the stereotypes were left in the past, and the actress landed lots of new projects. She was in True Blood, Castle Rock, Cloverfield, Allied, and many others. And one of her movies connected her with her love. While Lizzy was filming Now You See Me Too in London, she met actor Tom Riley. They quickly fell in love and got married in 2017, and 2 years ago, they welcomed a son. Recently, the actress shared that her family is the most important part of her life, and she says that her husband is the father of the century. They're certainly lucky to have found each other. Now let's talk about the actress who will reprise her role in the upcoming musical reboot. Tina Fey as Miss Norbury. Although she was in Saturday Night Live years before Mean Girls, the film blasted off her career, and she certainly had a lot of fun on the set. In fact, Tina loves the movie so much that she even wrote a screenplay and produced the upcoming musical reboot. And as we've seen in the trailer, she's also going to reprise her role in it. The actress is yet to share how she feels about it. Other than Mean Girls, Tina has been involved in a great deal of projects since the iconic movie came out. She starred in 30 Rock, as well as Date Night, Sisters, and most recently, A Haunting in Venice. And her personal life is also going great. Tina has been in a relationship with composer and director Jeff Richmond for almost 3 decades. They got married in 2001 and welcomed 2 daughters. And since she's the incredibly funny Tina Fey, she has her own way of describing motherhood. For example, the actress says that having a teenage daughter is similar to having an office crush.
And you just go up to their door and you're like, a bunch of us are gonna eat dinner. You're probably busy. And they just look at you they're looking at their phone
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty accurate. Who's your favorite character in Mean Girls? Share in the comments below. And then watch other videos on OSSA. They are all so fetch.